Okay, I won't mention his name, did a bed project, and he put drawers under his bed, but on my bed, I bought a queen-size bed that is one of the Thermopedic style, and I have to use the antique footboard and headboard off of a double bed. So here's the footboard right here, and we're going to make it fit that bed. Okay, well, now what I have to do is, since the rails of a double bed won't fit down the sides of the queen-size bed, and those kind of rails are for regular box spring and slats, and this obviously doesn't have box springs on it, I had to come up with a way to attach these to the bed. And this is what I came up with. It's a piece of hardboard, has a 2-inch hole cut in the middle of it, and those will slip over these legs, 2 on each leg, like that. Then they will attach to this wooden runner, and the wooden runner will attach to the footboard. But I'm not going to make new drawings and step-by-step instructional booklet on it. Okay. And I wrote that was in gold. Oh, no. Right here. Okay, we got the blocks attached through the back side of this 3/4 inch piece of plywood. Now we got to attach the plywood to the footboard. And something else to take notice of is that we're recycling all this wood.
Very slow.
Okay, make sure that the footboard's plumb. We've made sure that the footboard is centered. And now, you can see the design where I have the hardboard around the leg. Bring one piece up here. I did it at a slight angle. Mark both sides. And then we'll take this back apart and drill those holes. And then we'll put the bottom piece slightly angled the other direction. We'll do that on both legs down here. And then be able to scoot back and forth at that point because there'll be resistance. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have all that done. Now we got to drill down into here so that this will be secured to the top, because we can't do that once that we raise this up here against the footboard. This isn't a floating end table, but it's going to look good when we're done. All right, now in the back of the hardboard piece right here, we have to put another spacer that's the same height as the front spacer. Otherwise, this hardboard's so flimsy that it could start giving over time. So we have to put in a couple screws here on the top, once again, because we can't get to them once it's screwed up. It's screwed up here to the top where it's going to live, and then we can do the bottom once we have it hooked up. So next, 2 more screws here. Well, we had to back up and change the plan because we can't get the drill between the bed and the floor. So what we're going to do is position the footboard with the top piece holding it, make sure it's plumb, make sure it's the same distance from the edge of the bed, and then we're going to put the bottom piece up and scribe where it goes. Then we're going to disassemble it all, remove this piece from the bed legs, put the bottom piece on, put all of it back in, and then screw it back to the footboard again. So it's going to take a little longer than we originally planned, but if the drill won't fit, the drill won't fit. well, here we are. This was the original plan to do all four corners of the bed, like we did the footboard, but the headboard, it's designed to have a headboard attached to it. So all I have to do is come up with a way to go to that attachment point. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to still use the hardboard to do that with, but I'm going to have to shorten this hardboard just a little bit, and then put this inside the frame rail. So the frame rail and the bed will be sandwiched between these two pieces like that. It'll be attached. That's what we're going to do now. And I've already measured, and the measurement I need is right there at the edge of these holes. After a couple design changes, what we've had to do is flush on the end, and then this piece right here, that piece right there, is going to clamp these two pieces around that rail that was made on the bed to attach a headboard to. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. This is my help. That's my other help. What's that thing keep going? I know why. Oh, never mind. I know why it's doing it.
Why?
Because it's hitting inside of that hardboard. Yeah. All right. Now, need the headboard. If I don't keep this cleaned up, my wife will kill me. First time she gets a splitter on her pretty little feet.
Yes, sir.
Wait, we're going to have to put the camera down for me.
Now.
Okay. Well, my wife's been wanting me to put the headboard and footboard on the Tempur-Pedic queen-size bed that we have, and the only problem was the bedroom suite that her mother got as a wedding gift that we've inherited was a double bed. So I referred to a couple people on YouTube about how to do this, and you know, I was talking to Sterling about Upcycle Challenge, and the Upcycle Challenge we used recycled wood for this. So I don't know if that counts or not. Steve Carmichael might have some ideas, but all he was talking about was pizza. And since Steve was just talking about pepperoni pizza, I thought we could check in with Nick Ferry, but all Nick Ferry wanted to do was paint himself green. And however, I stopped by Jimmy DeResta's, and he did have some good tips on geometry, rulers, and measuring that I did incorporate. Jay Bates was busy, so I didn't even bother asking him. He had a lot of plywood to unload, and he was busy getting his shop in order, same as I have been busy getting my shop in order until my wife interrupted me. But this is what we wound up with right here. We've attached the double bed, headboard, and footboard to a queen-size Tempur-Pedic bed frame that raises and lowers at the head. I do have to say that these aren't for holding on to, they're just for looking at. Because of the small surface area that I had to attach it to, it wouldn't take much pressure. I wanted to show everybody what we did, and it was me and my sons, we all did it together. And I stopped by and I talked to all these people on YouTube. I didn't actually stop by their place, and I didn't actually talk to them. I was just throwing a plug in for them on my channel, and hopefully somebody that watches this channel will want to go over and watch.